opposition leader Raila Odinga has said that the creation of African Continental Free Trade Area, as a tool for driving industrialization, economic diversification and development in the continent was long overdue. Mr. Odinga, who was speaking at Cambridge University, UK, on Tuesday, said Africa was determined to ensure that, rather than spend more energy and time negotiating complex trade agreements with the rest of the world, the continent would encourage intra-Africa trade. The Orange Democratic Movement leader said investment in intra-Africa trade was a way of getting Africa out of a trap. He said that this was the only way of moving Africa away from the narrative of being a place where strong economies of the West and East come to get their raw materials. We recognize that one of the most urgent tasks facing Africa is to create opportunities for the youths. In all these homegrown initiatives, we want partners, not patrons, he said. Mr. Odinga has said that his handshake with President Uhuru Kenyatta was informed by the need to find homemade solutions to the challenges Kenya faced. Mr. Odinga said that the closing of ranks comes at a time when the current generation of Africans are rising to the challenge of making the continent take charge of its affairs in the face of an interconnected yet disengaged world. Mr. Odinga said that as leaders, they realize that solutions to Kenyan problems would never come from outside but from an honest assessment of realities prevailing in the nation. We see our agreement, which is now commonly referred to as the handshake, as a possible guide that other African countries could borrow to address their circumstances. We hope that the handshake will inspire other African nations with similar problems, said Mr. Odinga at Cambridge University, UK on Tuesday.